data, giving them the ammunition of, hey, you're doing better than the market. You're doing not so great compared to the market. Maybe we need to change things up. This slide is super helpful in that it gives you average click-through rate by product. So the graph is a little misleading because the values are so small, but I did list them out numerically at the bottom. So for example, far left corner, average click-through rate for display is 0.09. Okay, average click-through rate for social display ad is 1.0. On the right-hand side is average video completion rate by product. Pre-roll, YouTube, social, ATV, and CTV.
Nelson, do those two graphs live anywhere on our site, or is there a place where we can just save that so we can include it as part of it?
This entire document is on the G Drive. Yep.
Okay.
So you guys can grab it from there.
Okay.
Even better, and I'll come back to Brian. Hold on a second. Even better, eMarketer.com. If you guys search for what you need, if you need a specific metric or you need something custom for planning, eMarketer.com, you type in at the top of the screen display engagement rate. It's going to give you 19 graphs of different rates by industry, by recent data. It's a very, very powerful tool. That's where I found this information. I just aggregated it for you guys. Brian.
Aren't the CTV ones, aren't they non-skippable ads? Why wouldn't the rate be higher than that?
You can still turn the channel.
Okay.
You can turn off your TV.
Gotcha.
Great question, though. So these are really helpful in that if you have a client that says my number one goal is completion rate for this campaign, what do you think we're going to recommend?
Not TV.
SEM and CTV.
SEM.
Oh, you're.
That's click-through
Oh,
rate.
video completion rate.
If we want something that's high in click-through rate, we know that SEM is really high, right? Things to keep in mind. Metrics change, okay? That's why being on top of it and always referencing eMarketer every few times a year will help you stay up on your game. A CTV might not always be the best completion rate. You know, it's part of just being on top of the industry. Factors to consider, big one is industry, okay? This is average CTR in video across the board, the entire digital universe. If you're dealing with an astute education client, you might want to go and see if there's differences for the educational space in their engagement rate compared to auto. Hint, hint, there is. There, without question, there is. In terms of telling your client stories and reading reports, that's a bit of an art. So let's go through an exercise. I'm going to pull up this screen here, and I'm going to show you guys